Sorry for that issue. We stopped lagging, so we can continue where we were, getting rid of all the stuff that we don't need. After that, I'll show you the stuff that is around this area that you'll need to know if you're starting this game, as far as Sagan, Secrets of the Abyss. And we're trying to get rid of all of our stuff that we do not need and all of that. Okay, make sure that we didn't miss anything. Of course, we got this too, but we're not going to mess with that. We got all that figured out. We don't need any of that one. Now we'll go into the stats, which that should be and we're going Priestess. Oh, I must not have entered that right. Nope. Looks like we're having issues with that. Okay, we'll go ahead and take care of our skills. That's one of those few buffs that I use. That one we're not going to use because we might go ahead and get it so we have it though. I believe you can only do one. Yeah. And we got all that. Let's start working on getting our buffs figured out. See, that's one we're going to use. That's another one we can possibly use. Those are going to be toward the back. I believe, there it is. I was looking for that one. We'll have to figure out how we want to do that, but that's one of my main ones there. Still figuring out what we want to do as far as our skills go. Probably, where is it? This will be down there. We'll go ahead and do that one too. We'll probably put those up there so we know what those are. Some of our points we're not going to associate yet. That's the one that we were, oh, we already set that up. Wish I had a different spot for that, but we'll do it like that. We'll see how that goes. We'll probably start off with that. Okay, so I'll do a little bit adjusting of that later. Okay, so this is one of the places you'll get tokens or coins. You can get this stuff. We are already transcendent, so we don't have to worry about that. You know, you got all your little stuff here. You get your wish tickets and all that. This is where your pots and other things you can get are. And all that. I need to go to the bank real quick, actually, before I can continue on here. because I had some money from my previous character that I was trying to game out before I did anything. That way I knew the ins and outs and all that good stuff. This is a private server that recently launched, and one of the developers reached out to me and they wanted me to. They basically wanted to endorse me to play this game and all that. So that's why I'm making it a big deal to show where everything is. You got your different things to get your gear as far as that. You got your weapon over here. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple of these. As well, so we can get this taken care of. I'll have to probably get some more of these before I can really get the other things, but which that isn't going to be that hard. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Go ahead and do that so we can get that all figured out. We're going to use these. Not really concerned about what all each one is. Oh, might want to buff first. We're going to run over here and buff first. Getting ahead of myself a little bit. Okay, so we're all set up now. Only other thing we need to do is do this. And now we're just farming the stuff that we need. And later on, we'll be doing PK and other stuff. It's pretty straightforward as far as most of everything that you need to do and all that. That's the coin that I was talking about earlier. Got that going on too. They have daily login events as well. And the crone you get is pretty fast, so you don't have to worry about that or anything. I haven't really found the gathering place for everybody yet, but we are going to find that out. I'm also doing YouTube videos of this as well. I did a YouTube version of this that I'm doing right now, at least explaining the classes available and how to start, as if right now at least. It is a fairly new game, so some of what I've shown might be different and I'll have to update it. But and I'll actually probably move the position of those here, but like that. And I'll deal with all this stuff later too, but yeah, we're gonna try to get our gear and all that good stuff. They do have the away from key feature too, so that can be fairly easy. It's going to be fairly easy for me to get all the gear that I need. As you might be able to tell. The drop rate is kind of low right now, but I know that you do get a decent amount. There is a drop increaser thing you can get a little bit later too. Just starting out, though, you can't. Once you get enough of your IP points and these coins. There are a few people that are on right now. It's kind of a newer game, so not very many people are on yet. It's called Sagan. You could Google it, or I'll try to put the link somewhere at some point. Actually, I think I can get it without. I didn't want to pop up my thing. Oh, that's not what I. That was what I was trying not to pop up. That's the website for that. I don't know how I just died. Probably just wasn't paying attention. Okay, anyway, we'll go back. Oh, that's not. Yeah, wasn't paying attention. My fault on that, but. Anyway, we'll continue where we were. You'll probably have to pick up a couple of the. Oh, nope, never mind. He's doing it. Here we go. We got a drop. It does take a little while to get drops here, but there's the IP ticket that I was talking about. Every so often you get a little thing that it doesn't automatically do it, I've noticed, but other than that, they do have a Discord and stuff too that they have all the information and all that for everything as well. It's farming time, so that's what we're gonna do. And you get the coins pretty fast if you haven't noticed as far as that. And you get these too, which I'll have to find out about that, but that's the daily reward. It does show you what the drops are that are happening within that, but I'm not sure how many clients you can run on this one. I'm going to find out here, actually, after I do this stream. I'm going to leave a couple of my characters out so I can get a few of the things and show that on my next stream and video and stuff that I'm preparing for all of this. Once I can get the developer or the game masters and all that, I'll try to do an interview with them or something too at some point and find out what inspired them to make this version of Rohan and all of that. It's something I've thought about doing. Or what they like about it, or something, some kind of interview kind of thing where they can answer questions that people might have or something. At least I've thought about it. That way you get to know the game masters a little bit too. in this amount of time, I've already made 14 mil, so it does add up pretty quick as far as the crone that you're getting too. So, as well as whatever drop you're not able to keep or whatever. That one's a decent one. Which I'll have to make a couple store characters. That way I can hold on to my drops while I'm getting them or whatever. You know, the good ones at least. I'm not sure if the IP points are shared amongst your characters. I'll find out pretty soon, though, when I go to see about that. It did give me a fashion, which looks like this. That's what the fashion looks like. I'm going to try to get me one of the one of the monkeys that are more than a 30-day. That way I have now I'm not sure if they give you a it doesn't seem like the time is going down on this. But we're not sure, so we're going to probably get one just in case we need to. They do have the packs as well available. They are permanent though once you get them. And I believe you get them with these coins here. I do want to mention that too. Now, I imagine they got other fashion and other things on here too, but this is Sagan Rohan Secrets of the Abyss, in case you're joining at a point that you don't know what this is. It's a private server, just recently came out, and all that good stuff. Right now we're working on trying to get our gear, which will probably take us a while. I'll do a thing overnight and try to show the tokens and coins and stuff tomorrow when I get up and all of that. This stream will only be about an hour. Tomorrow, though, I'll do some more than an hour, but because it's already late and I don't want to be up too late. But I'll do some videos as well to make sure that we got that taken care of. I'll have to make another account, though, so I can make sure that I get what I need for the videos and all that. But and we have negative XP that we have to make up, see as well. Figured I wanted to mention that. That is a big amount of XP that we have to get before we even get any more levels. And I've already made a couple of my characters that I'm going to make here already as well. Pretty much one of each class eventually, once I get to that. And that poor monkey of mine, he working overtime, man. Look at him run. Poor guy. Anyway, you can see it's going to take a little bit of time for me to get this better gear that I'm able to get. And I should actually have a all day. Yeah, I have a 1 day for that, but I'll have to work on getting the packs and all that good stuff so I don't have to worry about my character dying as much. Already got 25 mil, so it it you get quite a bit. I'm gonna get even more from selling that stuff once I actually start dropping any of it. Actually, I might have a drop thingy for that, and I don't, but I know I can get one, or I will be able to get one. I'll put it that way. There's probably going to be plenty of PvP and other things later on as well. I'm pretty sure of that. And they do give you additive buffs too when you first get on as well. I figured I'd mention that as well. Well, that looks like all the time I have for now. So until next time.